How much do you hate it when you actually spend time making an intro and then your computer decides to crash and lose everything, forcing you to do something like this? Yeah. You may have noticed that my leg is on the desk. That is because I fell when I was walking up the stairs. That's right, up the stairs. And I don't know if I've twisted it or sprained it, but it hurts like hell, so I was told to keep it elevated, so that's what I'm doing. And it's actually uncomfortable in itself, trying to get my leg up here, but whatever. Okay, Dara, you were talking about time limits, and originally I thought about 4 or 5 minutes would be enough, but Lisa loves to talk, so yeah, 5 or 6. I don't mind, whatever. Chris, you were asking about the Lisbon Treaty, the referendum for which is tomorrow, I think. And for me, the vote would be a definite. There's children all over my house today. I definitely vote no. I don't actually know that much about the Lisbon Treaty or what would happen if we voted yes, but I tried looking up stuff on it and it was just all seemed really, really vague. And just from asking around, no one seems to know that much about it, which I think is reason enough just to vote no. And then in terms of poster campaigns, vote no. Monkeys. Vote yes. People that say vote oil tall. And Lisa, you're talking about people watching and general stalkerish things. And yeah, that's one of my favourite things to do as well. I went to that Starbucks actually yesterday with the big glass window. But I was actually more eavesdropping while I was there because there's this table behind me and they were a band, I think. They must have been a band. They were bitching about their bassist for like 20 minutes. My favourite place to people watch though is the airport. Because last summer I had a job with a car rental company, and the actual job was in the city centre, but for the first 2 weeks they wanted me to get kind of clued in, so they had an airport branch that sent me where I could do less damage, basically. And I used to always somehow get in about half an hour early. I don't know how I did it. There I'd be, 6 a.m, nowhere to go. So I used to go to the arrivals gate and just watch as people arrived, basically, while pretending to read a paper. It was fun, I like watching people, making up lives for them, as Stephen said. Okay, my knee is starting to hurt more than my ankle, so I have to put this down. And then Dara, you asked what kind of music we liked, and this is actually the most difficult question to answer, because I started just making out a list of, musicians and bands and stuff that I liked, and this list turned out to be about 3 pages long. Now, I don't want to be one of those people that say I like everything, because obviously I don't, but yeah. Oh, I don't know. I love David Bowie. Yeah, I love David Bowie. And T-Rex, Mark Bolan. My dad, whenever he used to take me places when I was younger, he'd always choose whatever music we listened to, so I got addicted to, folk rock, like Bob Dylan, Eric Clapton, I love him. See, I can already see this turning into just a big list. I might as well just read out what I've written here, but yeah, those that I mentioned, and the Beatles. Yeah, they're all the oldies that I like. Well, not all of them, but I love them. And then kind of the more modern music. Oh god, big long list. See, I don't know the exact genre, so I can't just say, oh, I like such and such, and I like such and such, because every band seems to have like its own genre. But I love Muse and Bright Eyes and The Libertines and Ben Queller and oh god, Blue October. I love them. Postal Service, Radiohead, The Gillimos, Jack's Mannequin, Death Cab for Cutie, The Fratellis, Belle and Sebastian. I love Broadway musicals. Probably would have just been easier if I just said I don't like hip-hop and just left it at that. Yeah. Oh, Lemon Demon. I love Lemon Demon. Lisa made me this as like a belated birthday present. Lemonic Demonade 2007. And I love her for that. I don't love the fact that she gave it to me about 3 days before my exams, but whatever. Christ, those kids are so noisy. They're only playing hide and seek. God, that's one thing Dara and I seem to have in common. We both seem to be running daycares on the side. And lastly, we are punishing Stephen for failure to meet deadlines. Okay, for being fair, I was only about 2 minutes late. But, you know, we have a chance to punish him, so. Dara was supposed to mention this yesterday, but he forgot, so he asked me to do it. So if you have any suggestions, just leave them in the comments. It is now 11:30. You know what, while you're at that, you might as well throw in a punishment for me, because it doesn't look like I'm going to get this done. Okay, I better go. Bye.